Hello and welcome to this New Hampshire bumpy tasting with Pipe Dream Brewing out of Londondery, New Hampshire. I have Double Vision can't really read that. Double Vision IPA, which I think is a double IPA. So yeah, it's very hard to kind of see this. It is that's the can art. It says that it comes in at 9.5% ABV, so I'm gonna guess it's a double IPA. It just says that it is Double Vision IPA, but we'll call it a double IPA because I'm sure that's what it is. But that is the can art on this thing. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Big gripe I do have with Pipe Dream is that they never put a canned on or a Best By date on their cans, so no clue how old this is. So I'm not going to ding in any points, but I mean, if it's old and it doesn't taste right, then it's going to lose points that way. So hopefully this is fresh. That's what I really hope for. Let's go ahead and crack this open, get it into a glass. Alright, so it does have a very tight bubbled white head. The body color on this is, we'll just call it gold, and it does have a lot of haziness to it there. Alright, time to go in for the aromas. Okay, so for the appearance, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 6. It is leaving some nice lacing, does have that nice tight bubbled white head, and hey, it's Double Vision, which is kind of blurry, so haziness does work too. So nice looking beer, pretty nice smelling beer as well. I get kind of like an orange, pineapple, hint of mango in there following it up. It does have a very sweet smell. I can't really pick up on like a malt aroma per se, but it is like a sweetness, so there's going to be some malt in there, especially at that 9.5%, I would say. Alright, it's time to go in for the first swig, so cheers. Forgot to mention, I gave this a 9 out of 10 for the aroma. Cheers. Okay, so what I was getting from the flavors in this, first off, first thing I noticed was like the sweet, like bread type malt note. After drinking on it, that kind of gets hidden, but that was the first impression I was getting, was a sweet bread malt type flavor. Was picking up on mostly mango. In the flavor, there was a slight bit of an orange that would come up after the initial mango, and then this thing just finishes with like this big, bitter, kind of like a pininess is kind of left in the mouth. It does just linger on. Don't really notice a bitterness right at first. It does It does creep up though and just pile drive the tongue. I'm also noticing a slight bit of like maybe a warming in like kind of mostly in the throat. It's kind of like almost like a resinous burn. It might be from the like that alcohol. It is at 9.5% ABV. So I'm going to contribute that to the higher alcohol level. A little bit of a warming in the throat. Not really so much so in the chest, but the body on this does seem to be on the higher side of medium. I wouldn't really call it full. It doesn't quite go into like a really, syrupy type mouthfeel. And the carbonation seems about medium as well. So for the flavors on this, I gave this a 17 out of 19. The body, it's perfectly fine. 5 out of 5. My overall on this, it's a pretty good, what I'm calling a double IPA. Especially if you really like bitter. It's not like a bad, harsh bitterness. It is kind of a nice, clean bitterness that it definitely lingers on though. But it all kind of just works well together. So my overall is a 9 out of 10. So for Pipe Dream Brewing Double Vision IPA, this gets a BuMpY 46 out of 50, landing this at an excellent beer. So yeah, try to get your hands on some of this if you can. Cheers guys, and thank you for watching.